Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are looking at the concept of recursive functions. So those who do not know what recursion is, let us have a quick introduction to recursion. So what is recursion? Recursion is a very important fundamental concept of programming. Recursion is a concept in computer science when a function calls itself, right? So there is a function that calls itself again and again. Now, what does we mean by function calling itself? In order to execute a function, we need to make a function call, right? So in recursion, the function call itself inside its body only, right? Inside that block of code. So function calls itself again and again for a lesser input, right? And it actually loops until it reaches a desired end condition, right? Because the function call itself, so every single time if I call a function, then the function will call again, then again, and then again. So in order to terminate that particular calling, because that will be an infinite recursion otherwise, we need a condition which is known as the end condition. Now, it is derived from a mathematical concept of recursive definition, which defines elements in a set in terms of other elements in the set. Now, each recursive implementation has two cases with itself. The first is the base case, which is when the desired state has been reached. That means the termination condition. And the second one is the recursive case, where the desired state has not been reached and the function enters in the another recursive state. Now that was the theoretical explanation. Let us, look at a program and understand what recursion is actually. So here on your screen, there is a function which calculates the factorial of an integer. And one thing to be noted over here is that it is a recursive function. So let me just grab a pen and explain this function. So here this function will going to calculate the factorial of an integer which is x, and in this example I have taken x is equal to 3. Now talking about factorial, we know that factorial of a number is suppose 3, then 3 will be multiplied by 1 less than 3, that is 2, and then it will be multiplied by 1 less than 1, right? 1 less than 2, that is 1, and therefore we get 6 as the recursive value of this particular number 3. So this is something very important and it is readily used in mathematics, right? So what over here we have done, if x is equals to 1, suppose I want to calculate the factorial of 1. So 1 will be multiplied by 1 less than 1, that is 0. So it is actually terminating at 1, right? So factorial of 1 is always equal to 1. So if the value of x is 1, then return 1, right? So that is the trivial case, or you can say it is the base case of recursion. So when the value of x get reduced to 1, then it will be actually terminating the recursion, right? Else, what if it is not equal to 1? So at that point of time, the function is going to return something, and which is the value, which is the function is going to return x multiplied by factorial of x minus 1. Now this is nothing but the function calling itself again, right? So let us look it at in a detailed manner. So if I want to calculate the factorial value of 3, at that point of time, the function is going to return 3 multiplied by factorial of 2, which is nothing but x multiplied by fact of x minus 1, that is over here 3 minus 1, 2. In the next call, when the function is going to actually at that point of time when we are returning fact 2, at that point of time the control goes back to the main function, right? So it is again going to work for x is equals to 2. So at this point of time it will be going for x equals to 2, right? So over here when fact is equals to 1, so this will be 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and we get answer as 6. So here the function is calling itself until it reaches the value that is x, and after that it is going to return 1 and the answer will be equal to 6. That is, it's going to return the factorial of the number. So the main thing to be understood over here is that the function is calling itself inside the function only, and this is known as recursion. In order to maintain the recursive calls, the in the background, Python and the other languages are actually going to maintain a stack that is actually stores the function call in it. But that is the detailed working of recursion. But for now, that is all. Let us go back to our Python screen and run this code in order to visualize the recursion. So here I will be making a function with the name fact and taking x as a value over here. Now if x is equal to 1, then return 1, else return x multiplied by factorial of x minus 1. Now this is the base case and this is the recursive case, right? Now in order to call this function, let me input a number, say int input, and inside it write enter a number and print the factorial of num is call the function on the number num. Now this is the recursive function of factorial. Let me run the code, enter the number, let the number be 3, the factorial is 6, let me run it again, enter a number 5 and the factorial is 120. Now, so that is working very fine. So that was a brief introduction of what is recursion and a simple example of it. For watching more videos on Python, stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.